So I got this Ram 2500 2020 and Gen 5, and today I'm trying to do this coolant bypass, Fleece Coolant Bypass. And you know, everybody online makes it look like it's relatively easy. I know it's hard to get to, but you know, I just I'm a little apprehensive about this. Got the kit. I took off the wheel well liner on the passenger side. Wasn't too hard. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is taking off the wheel, right? So I can get back up in here to that bracket, and I'm going to take off the turbo downpipe, right? So I can get up in there. Getting the wheel off will definitely allow me to get my body up in there. So I got the chocks in place. I'm going to roll it forward, set the chocks, and see how it works out. So with the wheel off and the downpipe removed, that bracket is extremely accessible from the right front. So I got the bolts out. I got two from this side and then two from underneath reaching up on the left side of the transmission. You can feel them, and I couldn't see them, but I could feel them. I broke them loose with the 15 mil, and then pretty much fingered them out after that. So next step is trying to knock this freeze plug out. All right, so this is the setup I have. Air hammer, long chisel point extension off of Amazon. It was like 10 bucks. It's 18 inches long. I was able to stick it up in this above the transmission housing here, right up in here, so the gun fit, and knock that freeze plug out, no problem at all. So got it out. Now just got to get the coolant bypass in there. Okay, we got the coolant bypass installed, and it was not bad. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. This bolt is real easy to torque down. The other one, I had to come up on the left side of the transmission, and I used a flex head ratchet, and I finally got it, but it wasn't horrible. I didn't even say any cuss words, so that's good. So got the hose routed, and 100% taking off the wheel, right, and doing it from this side, and taking the turbo downpipe off. That's the way to go, 100%. And you know, I highly suggest, if you're going to do this, get yourself one of these. Next step tomorrow is I'm just gonna hook up the tube, the thermostat housing, and yeah, I got a water pump and fill it back up, and pretty good. A lot easier with all this junk in the way too, you know. So I just got done with that Fleece Coolant Bypass. Wasn't hard at all. Definitely got to take off the intake here, the wheel well, that downpipe, and it wasn't actually too bad. I thought it was going to be a nightmare, but it's not. Also replaced the fuel pump. Donaldson filter. I had a slight tick before with the 1030, and it's quiet as can be right now. Sent my oil out for testing, so just trying to mitigate the hydraulic roller issue until I can afford to get the swap out done. And also a must is that right there, transmission thermal bypass. Get it done. PPE is what I went with because it's the only one that has a magnetic chip detector. So I don't know, that's why I went with them. Yep. And I'll tell you what, I definitely feel a lot better. I've done everything that we could possibly do to help this Gen 5 and the issues that it has. The only thing left is the solid tap-it conversion and get the transmission bulletproof. But that's for another day and another dollar.